Jonathan is a very gifted athlete and is able to do things that astonish some people.
Well, me and my brother, we've been wrestling since 2006, since I was 6 and Johnny was 4 or 5. So it's pretty much been in our family for 12 years. So I mean, it's kind of like a tradition, but it means a lot.
I enjoy the competition. It's really fun, and it's like not a lot of people can do the sport.
You know, he made state finals last year. He unfortunately lost, so this was a big year, you know, for him to redeem himself.
We had our very high expectations that yes, he can win this, and as long as he had his mindset, we know he could do it. We were watching the match as he seemed to have the control that we were looking for him to do, and as they were both standing up and tied up on the edge, somehow his ankle got caught.
I thought I heard it pop, so I just grabbed it, leaned back, and I was just thinking if I could move on or not.
He'll normally kind of bounce back up, and you know, but this time you could tell that it was something happened that wasn't, you know, typical pain he was feeling. So
it was kind of a very surreal feeling at the time, just to run over there and see him with the facial expressions and the tears in his eyes, and just knowing that unwillingness to give up. It was staring us back. And actually I can remember the trainer had asked, if you cannot stand up and put weight on that ankle, you are finished. And he said, I'm fine, he told them. And then they asked him if he heard anything snap or pop on his ankle, and he said, no.
He had made that decision pretty fast, and you know, Jacob was there. We just gave him some words of encouragement. Hey, you could still do it. Just go out there and, you know, do it. Do the best you can.
I kind of buried my face in my hands and, you know, hope for the best.
Everyone got me back into it, so I just stood up, and it hurt really bad, but I'm just like, I have to do this, I have to do this, I can't give up. So I just continued on. It was like a bad limp to the middle of the mat, and the ref just walked up, shook hands, and just continued. And then he kept trying to lift me up. I ended up catching him in a throw, getting 4 points. I was like, okay, I can win this.
You know that the guy was going to go after his ankle, so I was kind of worried, but he handled it very well, and he wrestled smart.
And I just stayed low stance, just defense, and just canceled out everything he could possibly do. Right when it ended, just raised my hands like this, looked up to the crowd, everyone cheered. It was amazing.
Because he just broke his ankle. A lot of people thought, oh, he's going to have to forfeit the match, but he went out there and won.
It's little moments like when Jonathan won. Jacobs was the first one out there to give him a hug. It's these little moments that you see how much they love each other, you know?
He just got that fire in him. He, you know, will, if you want to call it. It just comes out of him, you know. I'm an emotional guy, so, but yeah, it just comes out of him, you know. I've seen a lot of that out of him growing up, so, you know, you're worried about the pain and stuff, but you know that if anyone's gonna pull it out and rip out that heart, it's him.